Hello everyone! As you can see, I've been a bit busy filling in. Was trying to get it full before the recording started, but as you can see, I didn't catch up. So I spent most of the day porting my final mod from Timberborn to the V1. So that's all my mods ported now. The only thing that's left for and more bombs is to just sort out the visual stuff, because everything else is ported. So for this episode, it's mainly just going to be filling by the looks of it. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you skip out on this episode too. That's fine. Just trying to think, what else can I do after this and the dungeon that's coming after. I still got that train track to finish off, but what else? Alright, I can make another train station now in the Green Gardens. So that'll connect up nicely with the train track that I've yet to finish. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for the time being. If I try to think of anything too much now, then I'll just end up forgetting it all anyways. So but chances are I'll probably forget about the train station before I get to it anyways. Now, considering that this spaceship thing is mostly a lot of filling thing, I might start breaking up these type of episodes into just 15-minute ones instead, and just tack 0.5 or whatever onto them. Numbers. Wonder why it goes so quiet at the night period. Normally there's at least a little bit of noise. Was it because it's at the sea side? Coastline, whether. Oops. Nope. Nope. No further. There we go. Oop. Not what I'm looking for, but it'll do. Honestly, that sounds much better to have at least some sort of noise in the background, even if it's just music. Not quite. There we go. Oops. Too far. Still too far. There we go. Nearly ended up not being able to record today because my fan was making a lot of noise earlier, and so I tried to clean it, took out the screws thinking I could take the cover off. I need to find out it was stuck down anyways with glue, so I put the screws back in, but apparently I put them in too tight because it made way too much noise, and I was thinking that I would have to take the laptop to a professional just to get it to stop making that noise, because it was at the type kind of loudness that you would definitely pick it up in the microphone. There wouldn't have been even the slightest bit of doubt. It would have been as loud as my own voice at the moment to the mic. Oops. Nearly. Not quite what I was planning, but sure. Okay. Oh, I ran out. I thought that ended a bit quick. Actually, maybe this is an opportunity to finally bring the length of my videos down to a more reasonable length. Because I never really wanted to do whole hour videos because it just felt a bit too long for this sort of thing. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. With how close this one is to finishing filling in, I'll go ahead and fill that in first before I end the video, because 15-20 minutes seems a bit more reasonable than a whole hour to me. At the same time, it also makes it easier for me to break up my content into more manageable chunks that gives me time to think up new content. Really wish I could have used the NPCs to help with this though. I could have just done one line, have them do the next line, then do a fresh blueprint off of those 2 lines, and then so on and so forth until I can't do any more lines with the blueprint. And just have them do a whole chunk at a time. Something. Guess the plane's going overhead, so I can hear it from here. I suppose it's not surprising that I can hear it, given that I'm at the top of a block of flats. Okay, looks like that's all done. Let's go for a shot over here again. But let's get some sunlight first. I was wondering why I was taking it. And of course it's going nighttime. Oops. Get out of the way. Dump that in my inventory. Oops, wrong button. kind of annoying, and it doesn't just do a uniform tile effects, but I suppose this is fine. Right, I guess that's good enough as a shot. Yep. Oop. Nope. I guess that's the one for it. The others just didn't feel like they had enough contrast. This one has a lot of contrast, but this one will have to do. Alright, right, there we go. Now it's out of the way. With that done, laters.